Yeah, I don't get. There's no title for this one. There's no question for this one. I don't even know what it's even talking. I don't even know what. I mean, you can't really label it anything. I think it's
until you get.
It's just the general topic. I mean, at the end of the video, then maybe we could find the title for this. But
yeah,
I guess.
No, but I think the question is why. Okay, why don't females understand that men need as much loving as they do? That's pretty much the question, right?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's not really a question. It's just like...
It should be common sense. But it's not common.
No, but I think what it is, I think it's just a general problem that I don't even think it starts from females. I think maybe it's just how it's portrayed in the world.
In the world?
Yeah, that men don't... Like, we deal already with having to... when you're talking to your boys, you'll mention all that stuff that you need that stuff from your girl and this and that because it's going to make you look like less of a man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the toxic masculinity part of society, bro. If you're talking about shit, I want to go home and cuddle with my girl. I want to be, pampered.
Innit?
You know what I mean? I want to be told that I look good. Innit? I mean, then... Some females might say that, why do I need to tell you that? Are you insecure? No, but why do I need to tell you that? Are you insecure?
Then it's a back and forth type.
Then it goes a back and forth type of thing. You know what I mean? There's nothing to do. I feel like it should go both ways. And the thing is, I've heard about it since, because I've been listening to a lot of podcasts, right? Okay. And since we just had Valentine's Day, there was this question going around like, is Valentine's Day just for the woman?
Well, females have tried to make it like that, but it's not. Females are now saying Valentine's Day is our day. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. If it was your day, we shouldn't be involved in it.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
But I feel like when they say it's their day, they just feel like we should be the one pampering them on that day. But why can't it go both ways? But I mean, like, it has become...
That's what I'm saying.
It's become the woman's holiday, I guess you can say. But it's like, for me, like, what a lot of people do... They might use Valentine's Day to go to a hotel, this and that.
Yeah, this and that.
Go to dinner.
Yeah, dinner.
Then probably go to a hotel, have their time alone. But for me, it's like, if you're doing that once a year, or on your, let's just say you do on these 3 specific days, or 4 specific days, right? Your anniversary, Valentine's Day, your birthday, her birthday. 4 times in a year.
Or maybe New Year's as well.
Maybe New Year's as well.
Yeah.
And that is nowhere near enough.
That isn't enough. Just
that is nowhere near enough. How do you expect your relationship to stay stable if those are the only days where you're actually having time for each other, or showing your significant other that
you really appreciate
them,
yeah.
or you find them attractive, or they still got it, or all these kind of things, doing something special with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how do you expect your relationship to even stay stable? Or how do you expect your partner to keep that sexual attraction, or to keep their eyes on you? If you're not giving them that, you know what I mean?
True.
For me, it's like, it has to be a constant thing. You have to be constantly as much as you have to constantly remind your girl that you love her.
Yeah.
Or that you still, because girls, they need that. They need you to constantly remind them that they're still attractive.
It depends, because right now we got this whole feminist nonsense going around, which I don't.
About what?
About women and men. Men are the same, and all that stuff.
What is feminism? Like, that word has been used so much; it's been diluted. People use it like feminism means I can show my body, and nobody can say anything about it. Or feminism means that it should be equal. The world should be equal.
It's never gonna happen.
And I stand for female rights. Listen, balance, not equality.
There you go.
Equality is fraud.
It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. Regardless of what you could put a woman in power, president, whatever it is, the world would never be equal, bro. It's man and woman are not made the same. They're just there alone. That should tell you that equality is not a thing.
It's not. There's a
balance. A man, a woman are totally different creatures.
There's a balance.
So where can the equality be if there's 2 different things? 2 different things equal.
They can't.
We went to school, right?
Yes, it can't be. It can't be. Like, men will never be able to give birth. Women will never be able to have a child without man.
So
okay? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need. Yes, they're gonna say, "Oh, but we can just get semen donors," but that's still
from a man. That's
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So regardless, you're gonna need each other, and there's certain things that women are gonna be able to do. But I feel like when people talk about equality, I feel like they're talking about equal opportunities.
In like what though?
In like when it comes to
Paycheck.
work, pay, sports, stuff like that. I feel like, okay, cool.
Yeah, but
I get that part. But even in that,
men are stronger than women. There's physically,
yeah,
men are stronger than women.
Yeah.
Mentally, I would say women are stronger than men.
Of course.
That's me personally.
No, but that is facts. That's just because they go through more things.
Physical pain as well.
Physical pain that they have to mentally
be strong.
Endure. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Bringing up children, all that stuff.
Exactly. Going through the pregnancy, going through periods.
All that stuff.
You know
going
through different kind of
hormones,
emotions that they have to.
What's that menopause thingy where they go through
and stuff like that. So it's like they mentally
are stronger
than men.
Yeah. That's why men's suicide rate is higher than women. 100%. You know what I mean?
But that is another reason why you need to pamper us. You need to let us know that we're good. You need to let us
know
that
you need
to let us know that you appreciate us.
We're not meant
you need to let us know that you still love us. Because this is the thing. I feel like we spoke about yesterday, the cheating is very high. Is because when your girl doesn't give you the compliments and all of a sudden another girl does, it seems like, wow, okay, so like
am I in the wrong relationship?
You're gonna go back to your girl and be like,
wait, wild gone.
Like you're gonna be starting questioning her. Like, do you find me attractive? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's it.
You know, do you still have that vibe? And then she's gonna be wondering, like, why are you asking me this?
Certain questions you shouldn't be in your head. You know what I mean? And that's where she has to come in and make sure you don't ask this question.
That's the thing. When you what you should both do. I'm not gonna say
no, it's both of you.
You should both. You need to make sure that your partner is not asking certain questions.
That's it.
You need to constantly reassure
that they should just know. You know what I mean? It's not just don't assume that they should just know it. Show them.
Exactly. Don't assume. That's
assuming is a big problem.
They assume. They're like, of course I find it attractive. Okay, cool, but let me know though. Like, it's nice to hear it. Maybe I'm not even doubting it, but if somebody else is saying it to me,
and you're
not
the person that sees me every day, you know
what I'm saying? Like, yes, okay, you see me every day. Yes, you see me get a fresh cut every week. Blah blah blah. But still, regardless if I get a fresh cut every week or not, I need you to let me know that I look good. Regardless, if I can tell myself I look good.
That's it.
But I'm not in a relationship with myself. I need to
know
that the person.
You need to be honest with each other.
I need to know that the person I'm with feels this way too.
That's it.
And it's all about communication.
Yeah, that's very important. But it's a tough one, man. It's a tough one because you got all these things going on with all these new things. You know what I mean? Like I said, feminism and all this stuff, toxic masculinity and all that stuff.
I feel like
then that all kind of, you know, because
they're not new. They're just they're being like socialized.
Social media is the devil. I don't care what anyone says to me.
Now it's booming it. You know what I mean? Before social media, those things were still relevant, but you just didn't have a platform to talk about it.
Let me just be real, yeah? You might not be thinking about something cool, yeah?
Yeah. And you see it on social media.
Well, if you're seeing something all the time, it's in your face, sooner or later you're going to start to believe it. Is it not true?
Yeah.
The fact, but if you're always on your phone and you're seeing everyone just going, feminist, and you're a woman, all of a sudden you're like, you know what, that's right. I should be able to have this. I should be able to have that. You start, your mind will start telling you that,
but that part about like,
and that's when you start ruining what you already got and is good. Those women are screaming because they ain't got what you got. They ain't got what you got.
And then that's when it starts to come like, oh, like, why'd you keep? If you start bringing the conversation about why we're not being intimate or this and that, why you're not being intimate, they're gonna be like, oh, is that all I'm here for?
There you go.
The feminist talk.
Yeah. That shouldn't be there.
And that's like, it's got nothing to do with that.
No.
It's got nothing to do with that.
Husband and wife.
Husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend. We're in an intimate relationship.
Yeah. If I want to get down and jiggy, I don't want to hear none of that feminist talk. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's between me and you. Because
girls always talk about like, if your man don't treat you good, then another man will. Well, saying goes both ways.
That's it.
If you don't treat your man good, another girl will. It's very simple. It goes both ways.
Yeah.
It's nothing to do with feminism.
No.
It's about finding that balance of like, yes, because with men, it might be they need the sexual intimacy, the intercourse, and
way more than female.
The lingerie and that. It's not even way more than female. Females just have another. They can be intimate in so many different ways. Like you cuddling with a girl, that is intimate for her.
Okay. And we can overlook that.
And our way of thinking intimate is maybe sex. Or maybe, like I said, not even just sex. It could be just foreplay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But with females, it's like cuddling, stroking their hair,
you know, whispering in the air or something like that.
Just having a conversation. Or, you know what I'm saying, just you know, having a deep conversation.
Certain things. Or
there's just, for females, there's different types of intimacy. With a man, there's a few. It's less. You know, we still appreciate those things. Still appreciate a deep conversation. Yeah. But for us, it's not going to affect us emotionally.
I guess so.
You know what I mean? Yeah. For a female, you have a deep conversation with them.
They might take it a whole different level.
That's going to be like an emotional effect. Like, wow, you know what I mean? It's going to be deeper than that.
Yeah, true. They are emotional creatures. You know what I'm saying? It's tough, bruv. It's a difficult
but the thing is, it's all about understanding your partner. It's all about understanding your partner.
True.
Because you're gonna be with a guy that maybe doesn't value sex that much and doesn't care about, and his sex life might not be that high. And this and that, blah blah blah. Or you're gonna be with someone whose sex life is high, but you need to have that conversation. That conversation is needed. In my opinion, that conversation is needed. It's not something you just find out.
No. You need to tell him like, yo. I'm a horny mother, shut your mouth, you know what I'm saying? Man's always ready to go. Those conversations need to happen.
The conversation needs to
happen. Because if your female's not one of those, you need to understand that.
Or you need to know what your girl like. She might not be one that's like into it all the time.
True.
Or you might find one who is into it all the time.
And you're not.
Yeah.
That's true.
Then she needs to understand it's not because I don't find you attractive.
It's because
it's just because
I'm not as high as you. There you go.
And that's what I'm saying. That's where the honesty comes in.
Yeah, you have to.
Because a lot of people lie in the beginning. They make it assume like their both sex drives are crazy high, and then once they hit that comfortable level, one of them goes down, and the other one's still there.
And then that's when the mind games
start coming up and be like, okay, so how come it just all of a sudden drop?
Yeah, are they cheating on me? Are they doing this?
You used to be onto me all the time. You know, as soon as I walk around the house like half naked, you basically jump on me.
And that's not happening
now. Now you barely even look at me if I'm walking around. You know what I'm saying? Questions, bro. Yeah. These things start popping up in your head, and now you're wondering like, what's this like? Is this who you like? Why all of a sudden change? Like, what's happening now?
True. So
for me, it's like, it starts from the get-go, though, you know? You have to be able to... I know, obviously, when you meet a new person, the attraction is high. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
But that's what I said. That's what you need to have that conversation still, though. Because that's why relationships are important, because you learn a lot about yourself. But you've never been in a relationship, and you're a guy who's always fucking around with different girls. You don't even know what your sex drive is like.
True.
How do you know that if you're with the same girl for 6 months, how do you know your sex drive is going to be the same?
True. Or you're just one of them where you always got to change females.
You always got to have new pussy and this and that. Yeah. Now you're in a relationship, it's one. How do you don't even know what your sex drive is like? You never had one girl.
That's also true.
Like, think about it. All these men that fuck around, what is their sex drive like when they're with one girl?
I don't know.
And what if that girl is not about it all the time?
That's true. That's a tough one.
That's why, bro, relationships for me is important. You learn a lot about yourself.
100%.
You learn a lot about yourself.
100%.
When you're
things to do and things not to do.
Exactly. And when you're bouncing from one girl to another, what do you learn?
Nothing.
You don't learn nothing. Apart from all the pussy about that. It's all pings on the inside. You know what I mean?
You might learn a few new languages. depending on how much you move around. You might learn a few languages. You know? But that's about it.
For me, bro, like, it's a really ongoing conversation, you know. It's nice to have a female perspective just to kind of see like what they think. But for me, I just feel like a female, like I said, the intimacy is just in whole different ways. For them, it's not sex, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but the main question for us is,
why do they assume that we don't like
that we don't want what they want?
That we don't need what they need.
We do. Real life. As much of a macho man I may be, I need a woman to be like, Musa, you know,
Musa, you look so good.
You know what I'm saying? Or come and hug me. You know what I'm saying?
Hug you, hold you.
Or I come home and bruv.
Like we said. Like you're laying in the bed.
She's laying there in her lingerie.
You know what I'm saying? Aroma is good. You know what I'm saying?
I woke up in the house and I'm like, whoa, what's that smell?
Yeah. Nah, but it's true though. You know, females don't feel like we don't need that, but we might not need it on a regular basis like they do. They might need you to cuddle them every night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we might need that once or twice. You know, when we're having a long day, we're tired, we might want to cuddle up, But they might need it every night.
But at the end of the day, it's the simple one. As long as you two understand each other, then the relationship can really go far.
Yeah.
Because there's certain things, I'm not gonna lie, my relationship, yeah? There's certain things that I don't do, and some people, females are gonna probably listen to this and be like, how can you not do that? Like walking around, I don't like holding hands. I hate that shit. Like I genuinely hate walking around holding hands.
I mean,
that's being honest though.
I mean, it's what it is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one thing I do know, you don't like to cuddle when you sleep.
No, when I'm sleeping, leave me alone.
I know that for a fact because I've lived with you for so many years. You know what I'm saying? And I know when Musa sleeps,
leave him alone.
I'm on this side.
You're on that side. Don't touch me.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Me, I'm a cuddler. I love to cuddle. But sometimes, obviously, you have your days where you're just like, actually, I'm tired. Yeah, I don't want to roll over that side and cuddle you. I actually just want to lay on my back. I have those days too. Because me, I sleep better on my back.
There you go.
So it's like I can't really cuddle.
But imagine, no, I can't, and I'm asthmatic, so no one can sleep on my chest.
Yeah, that's also true.
So that's probably the biggest reason why I don't like it.
For me, I don't mind you sleeping on my chest if I can lay on my back. But some people like my wife likes to roll over.
Yeah.
I might not like to do that all the time, you know, dead arm and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna wake up your house like, what's going on?
But I do it as much as I can
and then
because I know she appreciates that and it makes her sleep better.
Okay.
Understanding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what makes me sleep better?
There you go. There you go. What makes you sleep better? She there going deep here and you're there like
me. I'm thinking. I was about to go to work.
Innit, man, I can't even sleep. I ain't slept for the last 3-4 hours.
You know what I mean?
And all she had to do was this.
You know what I'm saying? All I have to do is stroke her head and she's singing Z's. But me, shit, stroke me too. You know?
I said, we don't need it.
We need it. Aye, there's not. Yo, you.
But can you imagine laying down in bed and your walls just going to you? Just stroking your head.
Stroke me too, bro.
Just, huh?
You know
what? I will sing a sweet lullaby.
You know what the beauty is? When you're laying on her stomach and, bro, you girls don't understand how much a man appreciates that. When he's laying on you and you're stroking him after a long day of work.
Huh?
Hey, that shit's beautiful. That's intimate.
Huh? Or she's sitting down and she's like, babe, come here. Come here. Come here. Sit here on my lap.
You know what I'm saying? Put your head here.
Lay down. Huh? You've worked hard today. You've had a long day. Huh?
Let me give you a foot massage.
Come here. Huh? I'm not liking the way your toes are looking.
Let me clip them.
Let me clip them and fix them up.
You know how much I love that?
What?
Don't get it twisted.
Oh, no. We love that.
When the lady fix up the toes.
Oh, she be doing that for me, you know that?
Yo!
She be like, Musa, come here.
Let me fix your toes. Bro, that shit.
Put your foot up here.
That shit's beautiful.
Sit back, turn on the TV, watch your football. I got you.
Beautiful.
Huh?
Beautiful.
We're simple, you know? Wallahi, we're simple creatures.
Real simple. Like ABCs.
Huh?
Real simple.
We're simple. We don't want too much.
Real simple.
But we're easy.
Real simple.
I'm talking real man. Maybe boys are complicated, but men.
Real men? Real simple.
We want it simple.
Real simple.
What?
Real. And if you deep it, we haven't mentioned, we need the wife to clean. I don't need that. Mama raised me.
Wife to cook. What?
Mama raised me.
I got my ingredients.
Mama raised the man. You get me? You see them things there? I know how to chef it up in the kitchen. I know how to clean the house right.
What was I just doing before we did this?
Sunday cleaning.
You know what I'm saying?
Mama raised man.
Huh?
Get me?
Shining and shit.
If you mention it, we're not talking about that. We don't need
no.
Real men can clean the house.
Can do their thing.
Real men can go in the cooking and whip up something. We don't need all that. I'm talking about pampering.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
It's the little stuff.
Little things.
It's the little stuff.
We're not talking about all these other things that say, we're not like, we're not those men, you know.
No, I don't need that.
We don't need that. Real women need to be the kitchen clean.
No.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about
simple.
That shit we can equally do.
Yeah, simple as, you know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be me all the time in the kitchen cooking. No, like that's just, no.
Also, common sense.
Yeah.
If your girl's working too late and you're not, why are you going to wait for her to come home and cook?
What?
Why don't you cook? When she comes home, it's done.
Thank you. And for me, that's what I say with the whole feminist thing. I think it's wrong. You shouldn't class that as feminism. That shouldn't be classed as feminism. You know, she's coming home, she has to cook. No, that's just your man being inconsiderate. That's what it is. It's not about feminism. Nah. That's a man that's inconsiderate.
Literally.
That's what it is.
That's a man that just has been witness to that for too long.
That's it.
He's been a witness to that for
too long. His dad always sitting there the whole day watching TV, and the mum's going work, double shift, come home cooking. No.
See, we've been a witness to dad cooking.
That's it. Whipping it up in the kitchen.
We've been a witness that we can actually go to our dad and be like, yo, can you cook this because we miss it?
That's it.
And he can cook it.
Straight.
Or we've been a witness to waking up and dad's already in the kitchen.
Cooked. He's already done. What's breakfast finished?
That's also about
upbringing.
What you're visually seeing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of men out there who's just used to mum cooking. Dad don't
mum cleaning. Dad's just sitting there, open up a beer on the TV, watching TV the whole day. That's what they're used to. So when they grow up, they're like, shit, I need that as well. That's what I've been up to. Like,
that's what a man is. That's what a man does this, a wife does that.
Yeah. No.
Haven't been witness to that.
No.
For us, we've been, and plus the amount of times we've lived alone for so long. So we've had to be taking care of ourselves from day one. There's no woman out there to clean us or clean our clothes or like that. If we done that, we'd never clean the house. Nothing would be clean. Because it's just you and me. In England, it was just you and me for 5 years.
Yeah, true.
There's nobody there to be like, oh, you guys just come back from school, there's dinner on the table. No, we come back from college, come back from uni, we have to cook. Cook it up. And then still study.
And study. Do the work and everything.
Sunday cleaning.
Simple as. Upbringing is important, fam.
It's important.
It's important.
So for us, it's like we don't require that from our women.
No.
Because we used to. We do that. If I'm waiting on my wife, like let's say my girl, for example, she works mostly in the morning.
Yeah.
And if I'm waiting for her to do the laundry, it'll never be done.
Never.
So
by the time she comes back,
she comes home, the laundry's done, she can be like, wow.
You know what I'm saying? There you go. You know, she's not gonna be like, oh, what was my man doing the whole day?
And that's talking about being considerate.
Considerate. You have to. You have to.
That's all about being considerate.
You have to.
So like, there's certain things like when we're talking about what we're talking about is that your man needs attention
as much as you do.
As much as you do.
Don't think that he's a man, he can handle it. No, he can't. I'm just being honest.
There's such mental stress that males go through. We need that from the woman. The woman is, and that's the thing for me that talks about, that's the balance. Where a man is very stressful. We need the woman to calm us down.
Calm us down.
Bring us back to level.
Back to level. Like I said to you one time, just touching a breast, one breast, can reduce a man's stress by 50%.
Mad.
And that's no lie in that.
That's why you have two. Bring it down 100%.
Buy one, get one free.
Do the math. Hey, he's the biggest mathematician, you know. He could have gave young girls one breast.
Just one. Put in the middle.
Because the baby only suck on one at a time.
Isn't it simple?
But he was like, nah. One bring down 50%. Two bring down 100%.
100%. No
package
stress.
deal. You get me? Tell you, mathematician. Mathematician.
I'm so dead.
Nothing is an accident. Tell me. Nothing is an accident. Y'all have two for a reason. Nothing is an accident. I'm telling you.
Oh my. But yeah, it's important. Communication, consideration, you know? Like if a woman has pregnancy, she has twins, then that makes sense. She's going to be at home most of the time while you're going out to work. Then she does the cleaning and cooking and that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's not, why is she staying home? No. You know what I mean? She can't work. She wants to be around her children. There's nothing like a mama's love. I don't care what anyone says to me. Nothing. So it makes sense for the woman to stay home, look after the kids while the man's going out working. You know, but some people are like, but I'm a woman. I should be able to go and work. It's like, bruh, who's going to look after your kids? You want a random stranger to come and look after your kids? Because your man ain't staying home.
Unless you switch roles. And he stays home. But, I mean, I don't know. But, you know, the kid needs their mum, you know. It's a different... He
can't raise it the same way. No.
It's different, man. A mum's love is different.
It's different.
A mum's love is real different. It's like, I don't know if it's the 9 months in there that they built some already connection.
They're already bonded. Mad bond.
Crazy,
that connection is stronger than Bluetooth. We don't even know what kind of connection that is.
No, that connection is different. It's different. It's real different. It's real different.
Yeah? And any man, bruv, you want your wife to raise children. Honestly and truly, I want my woman to raise my children. Doesn't mean I'm going to be there, 100%.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That doesn't mean the man has to be absent.
No.
He's still going to be there.
I'm going to be there.
So when he comes back from work, he takes care of the kids, you relax.
Relax. Work together.
That's what I'm saying. I was listening to the podcast and this woman on there, it was a radio. So this woman on there was like, Valentines, she's been having some kind of issues with her man. They just had a child.
Okay.
And obviously now she still works a couple of jobs.
Okay.
And then most of her attention now goes to the child.
Okay.
So obviously a man feels some type of way. So Valentine's Day came. She thought, you know what, let me do something nice for us then. Took him away, this and that, blah, blah, blah. but he still had an issue. She was like, she bought him whatever he wanted, like all the gifts and stuff like that. And the thing I was thinking about, the issue is that you just did it on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, okay. It was the one day.
It's the one day.
You know, you could have done little things each
She was
day.
like, I did it on Valentine's Day. I would have thought that would have been enough.
No.
Continuously.
That's it.
This is why for me, I don't like Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people use that as an excuse to be the only day where they do something special. Why don't you do that on a weekly basis?
Ask me. What did I do for Valentine's Day? Just ask me. Ask me.
I know you did.
Ask me.
What did you do for Valentine's Day?
Nothing. She was like, what you getting me for Valentine's Day? I looked her straight in the eye. I'm not getting you nothing.
I didn't do this shit for
But I told her straight, I was like to her, I'm not getting you nothing. When she was like, but why? I'm like, because I don't believe in this shit.
I didn't do nothing, but it was at home chilling.
I'm gonna treat you like a queen every day. I don't need just this one day.
For me, that's what I'm talking about though. But that's the
day.
issue. That's the issue that these kind of holidays and things creates. Because a lot of people just use that one day, be like, oh shit, let me show them that I love them now on this day. But why just that day? That's not enough. Like I said, if you do it on the 4 days, Valentine's Day, New Year's, let's say for example, her birthday, your birthday, or anniversary, that's 5 days, five occasions in a year.
Boom.
You think that's enough? So that's not holding your relationship.
Oh, it really ain't.
That is not holding your relationship.
That
is not holding your relationship.
No. If anything, I'm not gonna lie to you. Coming at random times is way better than on a specific day.
Yo, do people understand? I preach this all the time in my relationship. Yeah. It's like spontaneous.
That's the one.
It's attractive.
It is. It doesn't have... When you put a date on something, it's like, oh, it's just because of the date. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, people look at it, it's just because of the date. Yeah. But if it's just a random date out of the week, I'm like, you know what? I just feel like buying her something. You know what I mean? Huh? Exactly. And if you know, I know my woman. My woman, when it comes to chocolate, something sweet, she likes those type of things. So if I come out all of a sudden, boom, I've bought her a nice cinnamon bun, fresh. You know, one croissant, freshly baked. I walked all the way to Lidl to get that shit. Come back, she's like, you did that for me? Bruv, enough. That's more than Valentine's me going to buy flowers that are going to die next week, the next day. What's that? Huh?
Mate.
And that's not just a one day thing.
No.
Couple times a week maybe.
Or once every week.
Once every week. Give her a little something.
Like for me, the one thing I do for my wife is that when she wakes up in the morning to go to work, she has to be there like 6:30 in the morning.
Okay.
What I do is I might wake up. I might not have nothing to do.
Yeah.
But I'll wake up and I'll make her breakfast while she's getting ready.
Getting ready. Easy. You don't have to do it.
Appreciation.
But you don't have to do it though. There's nothing that says, cool, you should wake up in your middle of your sleep. No. You felt like doing it.
I felt like doing it. I might even go down there and just drink a coffee with her before she goes to work.
What? First fishing season in the morning. Her husband.
Spend some little time together before she goes to work.
I
hope you have a nice day.
Again, simple creatures.
Simple.
We're simple. Can't tell me nothing. Simple.
Or sometimes she does it to me. When I have to go work in the morning, she might wake up with me too and make me a coffee. Like, baby, your coffee is ready for you. While I go in there, have a shower. Very simple.
What?
Very simple.
The assist. Hey son, work together. I pass you, you pass me.
That's it. That's it.
That's the way it should be. But I pass you, you pass me.
But you can't be one
side. No.
Ongoing
thing, you know, and make sure it's don't try and do too much. Like, doesn't matter, you have to buy a gift every week. No, we're not saying that.
What you need to understand is that another thing that I feel like they don't know that guys actually affects guys is that if you can see him trying to have an intimate moment with you, don't take it for granted.
No, because we don't do it often. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, because guys are really simple. Yeah. It's just like when a guy is going after a girl and he continuously gets shut down 2 or 3 times, eventually he's going to be like, you know what, forget it.
Yeah, just move past it.
And then eventually, I don't know, it's like looking at females, I don't know what it is, then they notice you when you stop.
Because that attention they were getting, they're not getting it no more. That's why they've noticed. That's what it is.
Which is why I'm telling you.
So when you get that attention, appreciate it.
As a man, you need to constantly give your girl the attention or the feeling that she's looking good. Yeah. Or like, you know, talk to her like, you know, you just met her. You know, flirt with her every now and then. Like, oh shit, baby, you look good. Like, what you say?
Give her them lines.
You know what I mean? Do that.
It's important.
But like I said, females, when a guy does that, don't take it for granted.
No.
Appreciate that shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
Respond to it. Don't be like, don't be like, you know, don't be like, what you doing? No.
No.
Absorb that shit. Like, oh shit, babe, thank you. You still think I look good? Da da da. You know what I mean? Take it in. Give him a kiss, whatever.
But especially if you want more of that.
And if he's like, let's say like, if you're sitting there and he starts crushing your leg, don't you be like, oh, what you doing? Stop. That shit. And the thing is, what girls don't understand is that what girls don't understand is that when you continuously do that, that's when the thoughts start manifesting. Yeah. What's going on here?
What I've got for you? I'm your man.
I'm trying.
That's what I'm saying.
To have some intimacy to show you that, you know what I'm saying, the connection is still there. Why you keep shutting me down? I'm going to be thinking like, what's going on here? And then that's when eventually he's going to be like, alright, cool then.
I ain't doing shit then.
Couple 2-3 days, he's not doing nothing. Then then the girl comes and be like,
what happened? What's going on?
What's going on? You okay? Like, what do you mean?
I'm perfect. What's wrong with your ass?
What's wrong with you?
Don't ask me a question. What's wrong with your ass?
But that's what I'm saying. They don't take those things for granted. And it goes both ways. As guys as well. Because guys get caught up in stupid stuff as well. Like when we're playing PlayStation or talking to our man or going out with the man them and say like, if your girl has planned something for you, saying like, oh baby, you know when you come back from work, this and that, I want us to spend some time together, have some dinner, this and that. Don't just take that. Don't take that for granted. And be like, no, you know what? I made plans with my boys. Or I'm gonna go home, play PlayStation, this and that, blah blah blah. Don't take that thing for granted too.
No. And females remember that stuff.
They remember that shit.
Females don't forget. That's one thing I know about females. Yeah, we've been there. You know, when they're like, oh, we gotta do this on this day and that day, and you just go, yeah, and that day comes,
and you have already made plans,
and you're moving like you forgot. You're done at it. You're finished. Then you forget that.
That's what I'm saying. But hey, listen.
Hey, you ain't forgetting that.
Both ways. Don't take that stuff for granted. Because that's your man trying to show you that he still finds you attractive, or he still, you know, is interested in you that way. And the other way as well as a girl like, babe, on this day, like when you do this, can we come home and watch a movie? Can we chill, have that quality time? Don't take those things for granted.
No.
For you as a man, you might think, oh, it's just gonna be watching a movie, you know, wasting my time. For her, that's quality time right there. For her, that's a gem.
It is.
Now, obviously, there's limits. You know, I'm not trying to do that every day.
I can't do that.
Especially when you're a person who has a lot of work at home. That's a different story. If your work is outside of home, then cool. You can maybe come home and be like, let's relax, watch a movie. That's
only like 2 hours a day. That's fine.
If you have other stuff when you come home and you do other stuff, creative stuff at home, then for you, you're gonna have to. For your woman has to understand that I can't do that every day. There's gonna be some times when I come home and I still have other work to do. Sure. Besides that, by my full-time job. Yeah. That's where the communication comes.
Communication and understanding that you need to be able to handle being by yourself at sometimes. That's also very important, you know?
Also, as a guy, you need to allow them to have that space.
Yeah, of course.
To also have that time with their girls.
That's it. Yeah. It's part of it.
All by themselves.
If she wants to go out on the weekend with her girls, go. I ain't stopping you. You know what I'm saying? When it's my time to go with my boys as well, don't stop me.
The guys don't understand this. What? A female needs that, you know?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
That is important.
100%. 100%. You need to be around your people. Need to. If you don't want to, I'm going to tell you go.
Like, this is what I'm, like, if I put it like this, yeah? You can be her best friend.
Fine.
But you will never be her girl.
No. It's that simple.
Deep that shit.
Yeah, you could be my woman as well. You ain't never gonna be my boy. You and my boy ain't on the same level. That's a different type of love.
Hey,
I've been telling you.
I need to deep that, you know?
I told my woman straight. I was like, no. When she tried saying about you, no. You and my boys, it's totally different.
It's a whole different thing.
It's different. It's different. Don't even,
like this morning, my wife was messaging Snapchat and she was laughing. And I was like, what are you laughing at? And she was like, oh, I'm just talking to my girl. About what? And she's like, girl stuff. Didn't even ask what it was. I was like, cool.
Cool. The end. That's
it. The end.
Girl stuff, that's the signal. Cool. You're saying about you get out of here.
Cool. I'm not asking questions. Cool. Whatever.
Let it be.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Simple.
You need to understand that. Yeah. But you need to give them that environment, that space to have that as well. And that's the thing that a lot of people, when they do fall in that hard love, they want to make their girl, their boy, and their best. No, she can't be your boy, my guy. You can't bring her around the man. When you're having like quality time with your boys,
you're having quality time with your boys.
Don't bring her around all the time. Let her. Yeah, you can introduce her, but she also needs to understand that, you know what, that's his environment. And me and my wife had this conversation too about going to the club.
Okay.
You know, a lot of couples like to go to the club and they're constantly around their partner.
Yeah.
That is toxic.
That is toxic. You could do that at home. Why in the club?
When you're going to the club, that's why it's good to go to places where you know that your friends are going to be there.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. Then she can go do her thing, you can go do your thing.
Yeah.
And nobody's clashing each other's, wondering like, are you cool? Am I cool? I have to come over and spend time with you. You have to come spend time with me. Have that separation. Bro, you need to have that separate part of life.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. This is what this is my point I want to prove. This is what I want to say. A woman, only knows what you show her. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Very true. Yeah. Very true. And if you're showing her all the time that when I'm around my man, them, oh, you're welcome. Come through.
Then she's gonna become a habit.
The moment you try to change that, if you've been doing that for a minute, they've been doing that for time. Every time I'm going around my man, them, she don't even have to ask anymore. She's just coming with you. Just starts following you. The moment you're like, woman, you can't come. Huh?
She'll like, why? Is there other girls there?
There you go. Questions start coming. What do you mean? Why can't I come? I've been coming for time. Blah, 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 blah. All of a sudden she's starting at Eminem. Blah, 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 blah. You're like, wait, you can rap? What's going on? Yeah?
Like, you got a point there.
The beginning, that's what I'm saying, the beginning. Show her who you are. Don't be trying to, you know what I mean, try and make her feel comfortable or whatnot.
You need to be real.
But it's not real. If you're trying to make the person feel, you make a person feel comfortable, but if it's not real, that's not comfortable.
It's gonna cause problems.
That's not comfortable for you.
No, exactly. And eventually you're gonna have to put yourself in an uncomfortable situation.
There you go.
Which is telling her that you can't come.
You can't come. Do you know what I mean? But in the beginning, so many guys try to please them, you know, everything. It's like, I'm going out with my man them. Oh yeah, come. It's like, nah, chief. I'm going out with my man them. Stay at home.
Or you could be like, babe, this day I'm gonna go out with my man them. Maybe you should do something with your girls.
That's it. If she said, I'd rather stay home.
If they can't read that,
yeah.
Then I mean, what else is there to do? Then when the day comes, just say like, I already told you, I had plans with my boys.
And then put it honestly and truly, if that girl starts to make problems over that, maybe she might not be the one for you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
don't overthink it. It's just that simple. She might not be if you can't go out with your man then alone. Yeah? From the beginning.
Then there's something wrong. Maybe she don't have trust issues.
And she can't trust you from the beginning. Bruv, we ain't even really gone that deep yet. No. And you're telling me already I can't go out with my man then. That's a red flag, bruv.
Yeah.
Red. Yeah. There's no, it might be good.
And
no,
for girls too. If you're going out with your girls and your boy is like,
why are you going with your girls? Like, which girls? All these questions.
Red flag.
Red flag, bruv.
He's got insecurity issues.
And then that's the thing. If you've got insecurity issues from another relationship, don't bring that here. I don't want it here. This is me and you. Well, and we're in this circle.
That's why if you're that kind of person who knows that, you know, you carry baggage from old relationships, like when it comes when it comes to how somebody treats you, take that time to yourself
and heal before you go start something else.
Especially if you've been in that kind of toxic relationship. If you've been in a toxic relationship, when you come out of one,
get rid of that toxicness.
Cleanse.
Why do you feel so many people? I've been in continuous toxic relationships. What's the gaps between them? About 2 weeks. Maybe 3 weeks, the most a month. That's not enough.
Nah, you need to take quality time to yourself.
Cleanse.
Remove all that, and then find yourself.
And then maybe you can get something.
Maybe you can find somebody. But you bringing that, it's not going to work. But bottom line is, don't take shit for granted.
No, don't take shit for granted.
Your guy is trying to be intimate with you.
Appreciate that shit.
Respond.
Take it in. Yeah, take it in.
Take it in. Don't just push it off and be like, oh, what are you doing? Why are you trying to annoy me? Oh, leave me alone. Oh, you know, what not now? Oh, I'm tired. This and that. Listen, the more you do those things, eventually he's just going to be like, you know, I'm not going to do that no more. Because it's not a nice feeling. Honestly, girls, I'm telling you like this now, as not a nice feeling. You feel like your man is just going to brush it off. He's not.
No.
I promise you he's not. And that's where you're gradually building the opportunity for another girl to give him that.
Enter. You're opening doors. The more you're pushing them away, the more he's punching the wall. And the wall's closed, slowly just opening up.
You know what I mean?
A big hole. You know what I mean? Pushing them away, he goes, bam. Pushing up.
And that's the same thing.
Next thing you know, he creeps up and then someone's whispering. You're looking good, bro.
You know what I mean? And it's the same way as a guy. If your girl is also trying to spend that quality time with you, and you're not trying to do nothing, as soon as a guy says to her, look, shit, you want to watch a movie?
That's it.
oh, you know what? Why don't I take you home? Or you know what? Why don't I come pick you up from work? Oh no! Like for me, I'd do that with my girl. You know, when she's finishing the work, we're like, let me come pick you up. Let me just come and we can walk home together.
Nice. I did it the other day. I walked my girl all the way to the bus stop.
Because if you don't do that, one day one of her colleagues are gonna be like, yo, let me walk you home. Then what?
Then she probably thinking, well, you know, my man never does that. No, yeah, why not? Come, let's go. And then a conversation. You think they're walking in silence? He's walking in silence.
That's what he's talking about. Room for conversation. Oh, this is literally how these things start. Cheating and stuff like that. There's always a reason. There's always a gap where you allow it. Yeah. But if you're like this, there's no space. Nah, there's no gap for anything nobody to come through and try and interfere.
Really communicate.
If somebody's trying to buy you flowers, but you know your man buys you flowers on a regular, you say, I don't need you to do that. My man does that for me.
Thank you.
That's what I need my girl to say.
Move.
That's why I put myself in that position. Yeah. I buy my girl flowers on a regular. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I buy her small thing on a regular. So that when there's nobody else can do that for her. I already do that.
Yeah, true.
I already do that. So if another guy wants to buy flowers, she's gonna be like, what are you buying me flowers for? I already got enough. My man buys me enough flowers. But that depends on your girl, you know?
That's also true.
For you might be with a girl that doesn't even like flowers. Yeah. So you'll be like, ugh, I don't like flowers. Let me buy flowers. Or I'll buy you chocolate then. Now my man does that. Thank you.
Thank you.
You need to put your relationship in that position.
To the point where any type of Satan comes is cancelled. Instantly cancelled. It's getting cancelled. And that's both for the man and the woman.
If a girl comes up to you and tells Musa, you look good, you need to be in that position and be like, yeah, I know. That's not my wife tells me that.
It don't even sound like a compliment anymore.
It don't sound like a compliment.
It just sounds like just a statement. That's the norm. What are you talking about? That's the norm. Exactly. I get that from my wife.
You don't want your man to be out there overreacting to comments like that from other girls. When girls say, oh, you look good. Like, oh, shit. Yeah, you think so? Oh, thank you. You know what I mean? Yeah. No. You need to be, your man has to be in a position where if a girl comes up to him and be like, oh, you look good, he needs to be like, yeah, I know. My wife tells me that all the time.
Wallahi. Huh? That's the way it should be.
You need to put your relationship on that level.
That's it.
On that level.
Very important. Very important. And like I said,
that's the thing. Relationships is all about not giving other people chances.
That's it.
To ruin your relationship. I had to learn that difficult. When it comes to saying your own truth, for example. Yeah. If you did something wrong, tell her before somebody else does.
That's it, yeah.
It's the same thing when it comes to intimacy.
Yeah. Talk to each other.
Appreciation,
yeah. All that stuff, you got to talk.
You need to give it to them before somebody else does. Yeah. Hey, this world's full of a lot of people that are single. That want what you have.
What? Huh? That one, that's the big statement there. What you
tell them, son. People are always real out here, you know?
What?
That's why a lot of guys saying, oh, how comes all the girls come when I'm in a relationship?
Very simple.
They want what you have.
They want what you have. They see that you're stable. You can handle one woman. You know what I mean? You're taking care of home. They want that. What? What woman don't want that? A man that's stable. You know what I'm saying? He's got his wife. He's got his home. Finance correct. Right? He's doing his thing. He's happy. Huh? No stress. She happy. Who don't want to enter that? Who will see that as a woman single and say, I don't want that. I'm good over here. Nah. Sleepless nights. By myself. I turn over. There's no one there. No one there.
Nobody buy me gifts.
Huh?
Nobody carrying my bags.
What?
Nobody coming to pick me up from work.
What?
Random flowers.
Wife goes to work. She glowing. They're like, what? Why are you smiling so much? What's wrong? I'm just happy. My man's treating me right. Same with a man. He goes to work. He's standing tall, chest up and that. Right? Huh? They're like, what going with you? Why are you so... You know what I'm saying?
My girl gave me love last night.
You know your aura. We smell your aura. We smell it. It's just...
You just whole new aroma. Nah, bro. Hey, we're giving you man gems. We're giving you man gems. This is certified relationship status gems.
Hey, we're giving you guys a bonus tips. We need to get paid for this shit.
I don't understand. We're giving them real tips. Relationship 101.
It's real life
tips. And guess what? It's real simple.
Very simple.
We complicate it by overthinking things, but it's also because you need to listen. You just need to make sure that your girl knows what she got.
That's it.
And the girl needs to understand a man knows what he's got.
That's it.
That way, if they fuck up, you have no guilt because you know that You did everything, right?
That's it. You did what you could.
You did what you could.
Yeah.
This is why we're trying to help you females out. If you show him all this love and that, and he goes out and cheats, then you know it's not on you.
That's it.
Clearly, he's just not happy.
Or hasn't found himself.
Hasn't found himself.
Hasn't found himself yet. He lost.
But that's the mistake a lot of females make. I feel like we had this conversation in another podcast.
Yeah, we
before,
did.
When we talked about why do females, when a man cheats, why do they take it out on himself?
Yeah, when it's not them. It's not them.
If you're doing everything right.
That's
you
it.
know you're showing him the attention he needs, and you're reciprocating to all the intimacy he's trying to give off. He's trying to start something, and you're feeding it back.
Yeah.
If you know you're doing that, then you know it's not on you.
It's not on you.
But if I ain't gonna say that this is a reason. I'm not trying to, what's it called?
Generalize or something.
No, what's the word? Say that, cheating is acceptable. No. I'm not trying to say that. But if you are not, what's it called? Showing him that intimacy, going both ways, because men and women cheat. If you're not giving them that intimacy, it just opens it. It makes it easier. They're not second guessing it too much.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of guys could cheat and not even feel guilty about it, because they can be like, "Oh, I'm not getting it at home."
That's mainly there. But if you ask most guys, that's the majority of the reason. You know,
it's not by chance.
It's not by chance. And a lot of females do say men don't cheat out of emotion. They just want the love that they're not getting at home. It's that simple. Most females will tell you this.
It's not out of emotion.
A lot of them.
It's just that gap that they're missing at home that they're going to fill somewhere else.
That's it. Still wrong though.
It's still wrong.
Oh, it's hella wrong.
Because you need to have the conversation with your girl or get out of the relationship.
Simple.
Very simple. Cheating should be not even an option in your head.
No. It's two options.
You need to have
we discuss it, we fix it.
Discuss it, we fix it.
Or if we can't fix it, I'm gone.
You go, because I don't want to hurt you like that.
It's very simple.
It's too simple. It's very simple.
Discussion, we talk. If we can come to end up sorting it out. Nice.
And this doesn't mean that your relationship is all about sex.
No.
Sex is important.
It is.
As much as people don't want to acknowledge it, sex is important.
It is.
Intimacy is important. I won't just say sex, but intimacy is important.
It is important. But all these marriages, I think I've said it to you multiple times. The people that are like the oldest like married couples together,
they have one answer.
When you ask them what's been like the key to your relationship for lasting that long, yeah? Sex. That's the bedroom. That's the first answer they give.
The bedroom.
We're connected like that.
It's not a coincidence.
Huh?
It's not a coincidence.
You seen Avatar, right?
It's not a coincidence.
No, but you seen Avatar, right?
I've seen it.
How do they connect with the animals, fam? Huh? Cool, how do they connect?
That's an Iwa.
What? You can't just jump on it. It don't run like that. You gotta connect, fam.
That's an Iwa. You gotta connect with the spirit.
But it's gotta connect, fam. You gotta bond your hair and their hair together, or else it's not gonna But real Avatar shit.
What's I said? Iwa. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta bond. There's no just getting on the thing and saying let's fly. It's like you dumb. We're not connected like that.
Nah. That's why all these flings don't last.
No.
When you're having sex, constant sex out of emotion, you get bored easily because there's something missing, and that's the connection, the bond. That's what keeps it there. No matter how much, if you're really in love with someone, no matter how much you guys have sex, it's different. It's different. It's different than just having a fling, bro.
I've always said it. Sex with someone who you love, genuinely love, and feel so much for.
It will always feel good.
But
it will always feel like it's new.
Huh? It's so much better than when you just do a thing.
Oh, so much better. Not even comparison.
It's not even close.
There's no comparison.
When a man puts emotion in that shit,
wow. Y'all think that men don't have sex out of emotion. Watch when they do. Tell me when my man reaches climax if he don't sing. What?
My man says
What's up? It's a whole different kind of vibe.
I'm so done. Hey, well, let's end this podcast. You're killing me.
Nah, it's a whole different kind of vibe.
Oh, God.
We can keep going. We can go.
Oh, wow.
But at the end of the day, bro,
it's simple.
Intimacy is important.
And
you both have to, like I said, don't take it for granted, man. Don't take it for granted. Because, like I said, you don't know what you're having till it's gone. You don't know what you're having till it stops.
That's it.
Just as simple as that.
Communicate.
Talk about it. If you feel like your intimacy it needs to go up, or it's not where it used to be,
Talk
Try
about
and fix it. Try and see what you can do.
Yeah.
Maybe every weekend, you know what I'm saying?
You need to get away or something.
You need to get away, spend that time. Maybe once, twice a month. I don't know. Go
Yeah.
to a hotel, do something.
Yeah.
Anything.
Obviously now it's hard with all the whole situation, traveling and whatnot, but keep it
Hotels are
spontaneous.
still open.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hotels don't close. Because at the end of the day, you're just you in your room.
That's also true.
You know what I mean? And it's constantly cleaning, housekeeping. So
That's true.
hotels are still open. It's nothing to do with that. It's more about just like you can't travel like outside to another hotel. You might just have to go to a local hotel or whatever, this and that.
True.
But just a change of environment.
It's also good.
Or you can just have that conversation at home every, Friday night.
Yeah.
Make it date night, whatever.
Yeah, those things are good in relationships.
It is.
Yeah.
Even if you're just using that, not even just to have sex, but just to be like, oh, you know what? Let's just sit down this evening, get some snacks, watch a movie.
There you go. Our time. That's important.
Intimacy is important. It's important.
Interesting convo. I'm interested to see the comments.
Nah, man, it's interesting. Dude. I would love to have that conversation with a female present.
Yeah.
Just
see how they feel.
Yeah, because I want to get their perspective. How do they feel on it? I feel like with a lot of females also, they're shy.
You think?
Yeah. There's a lot of females that are shy to actually take that step of initiating it. Like, they can tell you, okay, let's watch a movie. But that might be their way of saying, like, I want to get down with you. But you don't, but then they don't say it. They think we can remind, you know what I mean?
Maybe.
Like,
I don't know, but again, a lot of females are opening up now.
I hope so.
Anyways,
like obviously you and your wife, know that where there's certain signs that she does where you're like, okay, she wants something.
Oh yeah, 100%. That I would only know.
Yeah,
me same too. With you.
Me too. Yeah, but for me, it's just like when they don't do it, then you're just like,
do they want it still, or is it?
And also because there might be an opportunity where you feel like, okay, I'm feeling it, and then you do it, and then she shuts you down. And you're just like, when is the right time? You know what I mean? It happens. It still happens. No matter how long we are with your girl, those situations still happen.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. That's why it can happen every now and then.
Yeah.
But when it happens continuously,
too often,
that's when
the questions and all that stuff.
That's when it becomes an issue. But it's all about communication.
You talk, figure it out. Yeah.
That was a fun conversation.
That was a fun conversation. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah. If you did, you know what to give it. Thumbs up and that. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed. Comment something. Even give us a topic or something.
Give us topics, man.
Yeah, give us topics and stuff.
Because right now we ain't got nothing but time.
Yeah, so yeah. We out.
We out here. Deuces, follow Adam the Poet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Musa love life. Musa loves fitness. D Musa art. All that goodness.
Yeah, sorry, I ain't got that many accounts.
So just type Musa and you might see me.
You'll see one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Take care.
Peace and love.